I talk and I write a lot about familiarity, and I call it fog, usually. In my Sinkers essay, which you can check out on my channel, is all about familiarity and the weight of routine and how it pulls you down and fogs up your vision. Like I was sitting on my chair and I looked up and I noticed I noticed this thing of Pringles, tube of Pringles on my dresser, and I realized it's been years since I've actually looked at a tube of Pringles and seen the little Pringle man. But I eat Pringles. I've been eating a lot of Pringles recently, but I've been eating Pringles for years. And this is the first time in years that I've actually seen the little Pringle man, because I never look at the Pringle man. All I see is the red tube, and I know it's there, and I know it says Pringles on it, so I don't think about it anymore. And that's a lot like everything, like my deodorant, my posters, even my books. Everything, man. You've got familiarity, and it weighs down on you. It takes the beauty and the wonder out of things. So I was sitting there mentally jerking myself off about how it would be wonderful to live where everything is new and vintage and unique and novel. Like a fucking hipster. And then I actually thought about it. Like, what about... So there's probably some dude in a nursing home who's lucid, he can think, he's aware, and he doesn't know anything, or nothing is familiar to him. Somebody in the world probably has a condition where everything feels alien or novel to them. Like, you press a button, is it going to call your daughter? Is it going to call your nurses? Is it going to electrocute you when you press it? You don't know what it's going to do, and you know that you don't know. Everything is a leap of faith into the unknown, and that must be horrifying. Living in a world where everything is novel and new and alien. Someone like that probably begs and craves familiarity. You know, just being able to pick up a fucking tube of Pringles, not have to look at the little man on it, not have to smell it or inspect it. Just eat it, and it tastes the same. Or come home to the same person every day. Schedule, routine. They probably crave routine. The person who lives novelty probably craves routine and familiarity. Much like how I, the scheduled, familiar guy, craves novelty. Because familiarity, when you only have familiarity, it sucks. And I've written about it enough to have articulated how it sucks. Again, like a fog over your eyes, darkening everything so you can't really see, or like sinkers on your eyebrows, pulling your face down to the ground because you already know what's everywhere. So you can't have all novelty, and you can't have all familiarity. So how do you strike a balance? How do you strike a balance? How do you have a familiar and comfortable schedule while also living an exciting life of novelty and newness? How do you have familiarity and adventure? That's the word I probably should have been using this whole fucking time. How do you have a balance? I don't know. Maybe I was thinking like the pioneers, or actual adventurers, or travelers, or businessmen who travel, people who go to new places and do new things and then have a home to come back to, or someone who joins the military who comes from a small town. I just inhaled and I was about to try to get into some grammar shit, and I decided this wasn't the time or the place. It's funny. Ooh, you lucky boy. But I mean, I don't know, because then you hear about all of these businessmen who travel who aren't happy, and you hear about these white basic bitches who travel and are empty, or I say empty, but their heads are empty, there's nothing going on in their heads. Or military guys who, well, I guess the military, you're going to die, but still, they kill themselves anyways. So I don't know. How do you find a balance? How do you balance novelty and familiarity? I don't know. I don't know, man, but it bothers me. I'd really like to have both. But at least with familiarity, right? At least with familiarity, you're not almost stepping off a cliff every time. But you're not experiencing anything new either. Do you have to live in a world where you are either 100% risking everything or 0% risking nothing but being completely safe, but also not experiencing anything new? Do you have to do one or the other? If someone knows how to combine the two, please tell me. Tell me how to make it work, because I need it, man. I need a mixture. Oh yeah. Oof. Woo. Man, I never thought burps stunk, but that smelled pretty bad. Anyways, it's been your boy Skimmerlet, aka the deflated poster here, and this has been a chatty boy, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And I don't really care if you like or any of that other stuff. What I'd really like your comments, your thoughts. If you could give me some thoughts, I'd appreciate those a lot more right now. So yeah, thanks. Thank you to any 14-year-old wisdom masters out there. Thank you. Really, really thank you. And yeah, you know what, why not just fucking throw the rest in there. Do the liking and the commenting and the subscribing, because we have a lot of fun on this channel. And I might need your advice later on, so that'd be cool. And I have some pearls of wisdom for you guys too. Oh fuck. No, I'm not gonna edit this. This is gonna be raw. Ooh. But yeah, we have a lot of fun on this channel. Thank you. Bye-bye. We have a lot of fun on this channel. We have a lot of fun on this channel. That's the outro.